Hi, I'm Brian Shuster. I'm the CEO of Utherverse Digital. We've developed the tools now so that any user on the internet can create their own virtual world. And we've rolled out a product called the Virtual World Web, the VWW, which is designed over the next few years to replace the current version of the internet, the two-dimensional internet, and layer on top of that a three-dimensional structure. The people that we're looking to have come into this are really, it's any user on any level. Anybody who's ever created a website, or anybody who even has a social center, a social network, a Facebook type of page. The tools are as easy to use as building a website. I really like discussing it in the context of a trade show because that's something that can't be done on a two-dimensional web platform. But examples of enhancements of two-dimensional websites, if a user wanted to create a dating service, now there becomes the ability to do, for example, rapid dating where you actually meet a multitude of users, you're meeting them in a contextual environment. You can actually go out on dates and go to a comedy club together, just all immersive through a 3D environment. A bookstore is another great example that I like to use. Right now you have the Amazon model, which is great if what you're looking for is very specifically, I'm going to do research and I'm going to find a book that I'm interested in reading. If you want to recreate the intangibles, the reasons why people might want to physically go to a bookstore, that you do in 3D. Now the user walks into your bookstore and they walk up to the bookshelf. There's other users browsing in the similar section. They can turn to other users, they can ask them if they've read it, they can meet people, they can establish a book club right there. Without having it just be completely data-driven, completely purposefully driven. This becomes now a social type of environment, a more recreational way to shop for books. Let's say another example of something that we're doing practically in virtual-Vancouver right now, which is one of the virtual worlds which Utherverse has created. We do art exhibits. And it's all well and good to have a two-dimensional web page that features sort of, some of an artist's showcase, but to be able to walk through a gallery, meet the artist, with virtual wine and hors d'oeuvres, and be able to interact and discuss the art, discuss it with other patrons who are looking at the art, establish what's of interest to you, what elements of the art really speak to you. Those types of things just don't happen in a two-dimensional environment. They do happen in an immersive 3D environment. Those types of examples, and really any website that you can think of in 2D, there are enhancements when you really think about it. If it was done in 3D, why it would make for a better website. I'd urge everybody to come and check out Utherverse, at least explore and see. If you ever thought that you wish you could go back in time to 1994 and establish yourself as